Hello, Spirits of Vengeance, and welcome to the Ghost Rider Vlog. So, today's cover, we are looking at issue number 37 with the title, High Road to Hell. This is yet another one-shot, but I would also argue this is probably some of the best one-shot work I've ever seen. I really do think they're trying to figure out what they want to do with the Ghost Rider, but they haven't quite figured it out yet. So they're trying to work out scripting ideas before they go head on into it, which is what they usually tend to do with Ghost Rider, but usually when they do that with Ghost Rider, at least nowadays, they tend to give him a break. They tend to let him ride off and maybe just make little supplemental appearances here or there whenever someone wants to use the Ghost Rider. But in particular, during the 70s, this was kind of their heyday, and they were trying to keep things going in Marvel, and they were going to hit a few brick walls. I think they technically hit one in the 70s, and they were going to hit another one again in the 90s. But obviously they want to keep their big titles running, and Ghost Rider was, while not doing fantastic like, say, Spider-Man or Batman or Superman, was doing more than well enough to keep things rolling at the time. So this particular one-parter, we see Johnny Blaze wants to visit a circus. They have a family of bike riding stunt people, and they are going to try and break his record of 22 cars with their own record of 24 cars. The reason the circus hired them up is because they wanted to get some more people in, because they could, with a big venue with record breakers on it, they could more easily hire up better shows and keep the circus going, but also because the head of the circus is indebted to apparently a group of mobsters nearby. He is trying to convince them that with this particular show going off without a hitch, that they will more than get their money. However, these very, very foolish mobsters decide that it would be a better idea to watch them all burn instead. And so they set up some sort of device trap that while in mid-jump, the two riders, the mother and the father, would actually explode, leaving just the son behind. The planned supposed accident does go off as the mobsters wanted, and does kill both the parents. The boy is left alone but not unwatched. Johnny Blaze watches him as he's also tempted by another Satan worshipper to try and resurrect his parents. Johnny has been down this road before, and he decides to keep a very close eye on the boy until he decides to go off to the grave of his family and try and resurrect his parents, to which he gives him the Ghost Rider's visage as a huge warning not to go down this path. He then tells the boy that he knows who has wronged him and that he is planning vengeance, and that it will be sought out this night. The boy tries to follow along, doing the best he can, but of course he can't match the speed and might of the Ghost Rider, as the Ghost Rider first of all seeks out a pimp and threatens him with the cold hellfire, which scorches souls, in order to find out the information he needs. He is then told that where the Mafia is meeting to have their own little party, since things are turning out well apparently after this whole incident for them. And he proceeds to show up there and give them a mafioso party that they'll never forget, setting literally everything in sight ablaze, including the pool. How you set a big patch of water into fire is beyond me, but it's not beyond the Ghost Rider. He then proceeds to chase after the leader of the Mafia, because he is the one who sent the word to kill these parents, and to forever scar this poor innocent child, if they have left behind. He then proceeds to hunt the man down, even stopping the boy once again as he tried to possibly shoot the man, but warned him that vengeance is not something that you want to seek. It is best left for those already in possession of such unearthly powers and unblessed ground. So the Ghost Rider seeks out the vengeance needed, sending the mafioso up a long trail into the mountains, and then proceeding to chicken with him, forcing the man to see the true visage up close and personal before careening off the high cliff and meeting his maker. Thus is our end of our story. It's a little bit longer than our previous episodes, but I think it's well worth it. The cover here and the art within are exceptionally well done, and it's a very nice short little story. Again, it kind of gives me reminders of things like Tales from the Crypt back in the day. This is our issue for today, and I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Good night, everyone.